Hello, my name is the Scopsal, and let's have a quick look at Magic the Gathering Arena. So after you have beaten the color challenges, you can start doing starter deck duels. Balancing Act, Blossoming Growth, Grave Matters, Ignite the Forge, On the Hunt, Spellweaver, Stealthy Subrefuge, Storm of Blades, and Strength in Numbers. I was doing mine with Ignite the Forge, but honestly, if I can give you any advice, I would go with a different deck. I would either go with Grave Matters, Stealthy Subrefuge, or one of the white decks. After you finished the starter deck duel and the color challenges, Spark Ranked is unlocked. In Spark Ranked, you can either use one of these pre-made decks, which is Goblins Everywhere, Aerial Domination, Cold-Blooded Killer, Keep the Peace, or Large and in Charge. This is the deck making system. As you can see, you can pick land color you want to play. You can also search for certain things. You have a huge breakdown, advanced search terms. You can look through those if you wish. For example, numeric values are very useful. Definitions, so white, blue, black, green, or even power, toughness, rarity, mana value, and so on. You can also click on this. And if you mark this, it also shows you cards you do not have and need to craft. For example, if you want to pre-make a deck, or if you're like me and you just started this game and you don't really have cards. You have two kinds of currencies to purchase decks and cards. One of them is gold. And as you can see here, you can earn gold by winning games and completing quests. There is also gems. Gems can usually be purchased in the store, but sometimes there are available through different quests. This shows you how many cards you have. So as I just started, you see that I have 17 common, 15 uncommon, 3 rare, and 2 mythic rare, and my vault is empty. Here in packs, you can buy packs. Depending on how many packs you buy, you also get rare cards, like a rare wild card. For every pack you open, you get one of these stacks, and you need 6 of them to unlock this bonus. To get packs, you can either buy them with gems or your gold. The gold is pretty slow. It is not the quickest way to get it. Obviously, if you want to unlock and just get into this game, the best way is to pay a little bit. But if you're fine with waiting, the system is quite forgiving. For example, I have 3,400 gold. I've played this game for 3 or 4 hours at this point, and I also already purchased one of these packs because it is a quest that is given to you. So it is really not that bad if you look at it like that. But obviously, you are sometimes incentivized to buy and pay a little bit. You also have daily deals. In the daily deals, for example, here you can see is a gold reward daily deal, and it counts down. So, for example, in 23 approximate hours, you can buy 540 gold for 50 gold. So essentially, you get 490 gold for free every 23 hours. And it is quite convenient that it shows you the exact time when you need to log back in to make this purchase, which is very nice. And for example, if you really want to maximize it, you can literally just set up an alarm for yourself to come log in and buy it. It's really 2 clicks, so you just start the game for 2 seconds, click on it, and get your free gold essentially. Also, Daily Deals has some singular cards that are usually pretty good. Some of them are a little useless. Some of them are made to be ones that are in decks recently played. There is also the option of bundles, obviously. The first bundle we have is the starter bundle. This is a one-time purchase, and as you can see here, if you click on the bottom, you get 2,500 gems and 5 packs. You can also purchase the adventurer bundle, which has 3,500 gems, an adventure avatar, and a sleeve for your cards. This is where you buy gems normally. As you can see, $5 bundle where you get 2,500 gems is essentially this and this one put together, and for the same price you get approximately 150 gems extra. But as I said, that bundle you can only purchase once, and for the adventurers bundle you pay $5 less and you get 100 gems more than the most popular option, which is the 3,400 gems for approximately $20. So it is quite starting out friendly. Obviously, the best deal in general is to buy 20,000 gems right at the start, but most people don't really want to drop $100 on a game they just started out. But it is a good option if you think that you will play Magic the Gathering Arena a lot. You can also buy avatars. These are purely cosmetic things. So this is just your avatar that you're essentially playing at. The newest ones right now are the Lord of the Rings ones, which is Boromir and Ugluk. But you have a big selection. My favorite is probably Squee. You can also purchase sleeves. They show up to your opponent when your cards are essentially held in your hand in front of you. You can see these sleeves of your opponent, and you can see your own on the deck you are pulling cards from. The newest ones again are Shield of Gondor and White Hand of Sauron from the Lord of the Rings series, or the Sauron sleeve. But again, you have a big selection of ones that you can go with. Very traditionally, Black Lotus is very pretty in my opinion. And I also do love Lightning Bolt with its animation and its sound. It is very cool. This is the Damnation sleeve. This is the Lightning Bolt sleeve. The Cryptic Command. The Black Lotus. And the Soul Ring. And you have several others. The new ones from Lord of the Rings are not animated though. They are just pictures. You can also purchase different pets. These will be standing in a corner whilst you're playing and cheering you on. I really do love the different colored dragons, but you can also go for a Soul Ring, a Brucewag. You can also go for Bjorn the Bear, and the One Ring. And as you can see, sometimes, for example, now in July, Bjorn can be purchased for 600 gems less and 3,000 gold less. Here, you can edit your profile if you want to change your avatar, for example. If you have purchased one of the other avatars, then you can set it here. Next to it, you can also set your card sleeves, your pets, and your emotes. Here you can also see your progression. For example, if you earn XP from quests and win to get mastery rewards, which are in this case card packs. Or you can also track your progress on collecting cards and sets. As you can see how many Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth cards you, for example, have. Common cards, uncommon cards, rare cards, mythic cards, and then you have the different colors cards. Most of the things you start from your home screen. Here, you have different quests. For example, you get rewarded 500 gold and 500 XP if you kill 15 of your opponent's creatures, or if you cast 20 blue or black spells. You have daily win rewards, which reward you gold and XP, and obviously, you also have the XP reward. So, for example, if you get a 1000 XP, you get a card from usually the newest deck that came out, which now is Lord of the Rings. So let's jump into it and let's try and play ranked with a pre-made deck. Obviously, my rank is really low, but it should put me into a match with similar ranked people. So let's see. The looking for opponent times are pretty quick usually. And from here on, it's basic Magic the Gathering. You get your first hand, you can mulligan. If you mulligan, you have to then keep only 6. If you mulligan again, you only keep 5 cards. But this is quite a good start, so we are gonna be keeping all of our cards. Play a land to have some mana, and we're not going to play our instant. Instants are essentially spells that can be cast at any point of the game, really. And you can, for example, keep played Impassioned Orator. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life, which is pretty strong at the start. So let's destroy it with our Shock. That was our spell, we cast it, and now it's our turn again. We're gonna playing a land, but we don't have anything else to play, so the game automatically gives the turn to our opponent. And it's a good thing we destroyed the creature, because now he didn't get healed by playing this. We're gonna be playing another land. And we could play one of our instants, but they are for buffing creatures, and we don't have creatures. So we're gonna do and go on, go next, and end our turn. Now it's our opponent's turn. And as you can see, he's doing something, so the game is giving me the option to use an instant, which we're not gonna right now. This is the attack. Again, we can use instants. And as you can see, the game really nicely prompts you to use your instants. Another turn, and play our flying dragon here. His board is not too strong right now, but we will see. And this is a strong card. Also, as you can see, here in the corner, you can see that, for example, this card, targeted creature gets 1 and 0 and gains first strike until the end of the turn and scry 1. And here you can see what is scry 1. Look at the top card in your library. And what is first strike? This creature deals combat damage before creature without first strike. Now we kept a mana or a land. And we're gonna pass. We're gonna wait for him to attack. And here we can block and buff our goblin, which means that we block and we destroy his creature too. Hopefully, next turn we get land and we can play our dragon. We do, so we can play this and play our big dragon, who has flying and haste. And a hasted creature can attack as soon as it comes to the battlefield. So we're gonna attack, and he is unable to block us because we also have flying. But he does use a spell, which gives him 3 flying units and makes him block our dragon. But at least we destroyed 1. We are gonna activate our ability 1 time to give us 1 damage for blocking, and we're gonna attack again. He should block us again, which he will. We still did not get that, huh? Not very lucky today. Let's go like this, and we keep 4 mana. Attack with this only. He should block us again. Okay, so that's his last flying block. In the corner here, you can also see how many cards you have in your deck, how many cards you have in your graveyard, how many cards you have discarded, and how many cards you have in your hand. Also, here in this corner, you can see declare attack phase, declare blockers phase, combat damage phase, and combat phase. So it shows you really nicely what is happening, the discarded pile of and graveyard of your opponent. Let's see. I need to not attack so that I can block if needed. And hopefully we can hold out long enough to get another land. If we get another land and we can play the dragon, then we are kind of okay. This is a little bad because he did check our combo. Okay, this is great. So we play the dragon. So we are waiting in line. And hopefully we survive long enough for the next turn to roll out with our siege dragon and clear out our enemies. And will I take 1 damage? No, I don't have enough health. Attack with both. And hopefully he doesn't buff that too much. Problem is that it has exactly 1 health more than I can destroy with Flying and Vigilance is okay. That is not great. That is really, really not great. And he's tapping all my creatures, so I think I have lost. And that's a GG. Was a close game. Oh well, can't win them all. And as you can see here, we still get a reward. We got our kill 15 of your opponent's creatures completed. Now, the next quest would be cast 20 blue or black spells. So it would definitely be better for us to switch to a blue or blue-black deck. And this is everything. This is how you get into the game. Obviously, you slowly get some gold and buy packs like that, or you purchase some gems and buy packs right at the start. The best thing is to then make your own deck, and after you made your own deck, you can go into ranked and start playing ranked. If you're a veteran Magic the Gathering player, I think you will really, really like this game. It really makes some of the upkeep and stuff really easy on you. As you can see, it really asks you every time you can do something. It asks you, do you want to do this or do you not want to do this? And even for new players, I think it is very well explained. So definitely grab it if you like Magic the Gathering. Also grab it if you like card games in general. This was the Scops Owl. Thank you for watching my video. Like if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. Tell me if you want me to change anything or what you think about the game. And I would also very much appreciate if you subscribed or if you want to see me live. I usually record these things on Twitch, so you can follow me on Twitch.